Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled, America is no continuing city. Jeremiah 30:7, Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it, meaning that this day will be the worst day ever. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. And this is what this day is entitled. This is what this day is called, Jacob's trouble. And Jacob is referring to you 12 tribes of Israel, referring to you so-called Negroes, so-called Native American Indians, so-called Latino tribes. But he shall be saved out of it. Only the elect will be saved out of Jacob's trouble. Let's focus on trouble in the Hebrew. Strong's H6869 Tazarah, and it means straits. If you know anything about a strait, it is a position of difficulty, distress, and trouble. So Jacob's trouble, okay, is going to be a strait for us. It's going to be a distress for us, and it's going to cause us to be in trouble, okay? This is what Jacob's trouble is going into. But we know through scripture that the elect will be okay. Now, if you've been keeping up with the news, you understand what's going on with the government shutdown. A lot of our people will be affected. And even Trump said that last night. He said mainly the people that will get hit the hardest is the Negroes and Hispanic people. Why? Because we fall, under the curses, as well as the Native American Indians. So now you have people that receive HUD assistance will no longer receive that. People that are waiting to purchase a house will not receive that house because the loan will not be processed because the government is shut down. People trying to go to school will not receive financial aid, okay? Public assistance for people will not be provided because while the government is shut down, okay? This is going to be real ugly. And Lord willing, this is what we want. Because in order to see the day of Yahushua, we have to go through the time frame of Jacob's trouble. All right? Let's see, according to TheGuardian.com, if you can see that, what services are affected when the United States government shuts down. And you see federal workers, U.S. military, food programs, public health, animals, science, travel and tourism will be affected. And look how many TSA agents are calling in saying, look, we're not coming. Why? Because they're not getting paid. Courts, Mail, District of Columbia, Homeland Security, and Veteran Services. And the reason why the government is shut down because America is no continuous city. And Lord willing, it won't open. Okay, it will continue to get worse and worse, and it'll trickle down and affect everybody. All right, because I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. This is Hebrews 13:14. It states, for we have no continuing city. Salakia, Hebrews 13:14. For here have we no continuing city, and that here is America. But we seek one to come. And what we're in the city we're seeking to come is the kingdom of Yahushua, which is the kingdom of heaven. Now when you focus on that term, continuing in the Greek, it's Strong's G 3306, pronounced as Meno or Meno, and it means to remain, abide. Now we know according to biblical prophecy, America will not remain, America will not abide, and also America will not continue to be present, all right? Because America is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire and also by the hand of Yahushua and the heavenly host. All right, last scripture. James 4:13. Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city. And that's what 2/3 of our people are saying. Well, we're going to New York, we're going to California, and continue there a year. Yeah, I may stay for several months and buy and sell and get gain. What's going to happen is that if this government shutdown continues to shut down, Jacob's trouble is around the corner. All right? Because you're so vain and you don't have the spirit, you don't understand that America is not a continuing city. Verse 14, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. Right? Because 3 weeks ago, 2/3 of our people didn't know that the government was going to be shut down. They didn't know that they would not be able to receive these services. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeared for a little time and then vanished away. Verse 15, for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. And that's what we say, because Lord willing, we are the hopeful elect. And we understand through biblical prophecies that 2/3 of our people are going to die. They will not make it out of Jacob's trouble. All right? Jacob's trouble will take a lot of numbers from our people. Lord willing, you are edified. Shalom.